The reason the Matteson Mission School was established is closely connected to two inspiring quotes from Ellen White. First, from the book Education, where there is a promise of Christ's soon return if there is an army of workers as our youth rightly trained. The second is the appeal from our Lord, where he calls upon our young people to enter our schools and quickly fit themselves for service. Then he continues to define these schools, saying, in various places outside of cities, schools are to be established where our youth can receive an education that will prepare them to go forth to do evangelical work and medical missionary work. This forms the foundation for the training received here at Matteson.
One part of the school program is the outreach. We're going out usually once or twice a week and meet people in the community. And we're doing many different activities there. For example, some are giving Bible studies, or we just visit people that are lonely. Sometimes we have, for example, helping hands. There we go and help people in the garden or help them in the house wherever they need help. We also offer massage to the community, so we invite people into our home and practice what we learned in the classes. So it was a big blessing for me to actually experience that I can just serve with the talents I have. I can just give what I have. And it's a blessing to experience how thankful the people are when they experience that we have a real desire in helping them.
So throughout the year at Matteson, the students are put in different areas of responsibilities, and this really challenges their leadership skills. And one event that really challenges this skill to the utmost is the Mission Internship, which in the previous years have gone to Honduras. I have been there with the students and really seen how culture and a different way of thinking really challenge their own character, and how I as a director can walk some miles together with them in their struggles and see that they really change as a result of this experience. It just thrills my heart to see that.
Ellen White says that every son and daughter of God are called to be missionaries. Before coming to Matteson, I was so excited and so happy because I knew that we will go to Honduras, and I thought, oh, finally I will be a missionary. But then one day, before going to Honduras, I realized that we were already missionaries and that you can be a missionary wherever you are. And this has been a great blessing for me to understand that you can be a missionary in the place where you are, and you can always work for God.
Before Matteson, I had 3 fears: speaking or playing instrument in front of people, sharing my thoughts with others, or speaking English. These were really hard for me, and still it is. But during this year, God has been changing me and helping me a lot. I used to say that I cannot do this, or I'm not good enough to do this. But here in Matteson I realized it's not about me, it's about God, what He can do through me.
2 times a week we have practical work as part of our training, and there we do different practical tasks like chopping wood for the winter, or making compost, or working in the garden. And we do that because it provides a kind of a balance between physical and mental education. So we also learn not only inside the classroom but also outside. And it's also part of character development to have a task, a practical task sometimes, and grow in that area and learn. And yeah, you learn sometimes patience, sometimes endurance, and sometimes you just learn another practical skill. One thing that I really like is the garden work, and now it's spring and one can see all the plants growing, and they grow from seed, and it's really a miracle and a blessing to look at it. And then another thing that is really nice is when you have taken care of the plants all the season long, in the fall we can harvest them and enjoy the fruit of the work that we did. That is a really big blessing, something that I really enjoy in the work here in the garden.
Here at the Matteson Mission School, I learned to value character growth, stepping back instead of forcing my own will and expectations upon others. Furthermore, I learned how to deal with various complicated situations. Trials and obstacles may appear negative, but they're actually God's means of success and character growth. For example, Talking to strangers about God was totally not my thing, but learning in this environment definitely made me feel more comfortable with it.
The sum of all of this is that Matteson Mission School is a one-year program where your character can be severely tested and by God's grace grow, and you'll become a medical missionary which is ready to serve God wherever He would call you in the future. So if you are a young man or a young woman that would like to use your life in the service of God, then I would really encourage you to apply for Matteson Mission School and join the family.